be good. No, this might work. It doesn't sound as bad, so that's a good sign. We might be getting somewhere. I hope this works. Let me pull this up. I wonder what the connection is like in here. I don't know what the connection is like. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, we're live real quick. I just thought I'd go live. I was gonna just try to do a video, but the rain was actually so bad that I couldn't hear anything. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw it on live. Because I'm trying to stall. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to stall a little bit because I want to go into camp. And what's going on? Hey man, I want to go in, but I'm just sitting outside right now because it's raining so hard that I don't want to stand out there in that. What's going on, man? So I thought we'd talk about some of the latest moves that the Lions have made. I was gonna do a video to update you guys on this, but I was like, okay, I didn't get it out in time because I was on my way to camp. And yeah, here we are in the car, and it's raining like crazy. I ain't saying it. There's literally Lions fans leaving right now. I'm watching them walk out of camp. Someone's sitting in their car. This is crazy. This is nuts. I don't even know. I don't think it's gonna slow down. If they would have did this in the morning, this would have been fine because this, you know, we would have actually been able to get in there without it raining. Either way, the Lions made some moves today. Actually, one that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I was sort of surprised. I guess I can't say I'm completely surprised looking back on it, but a little bit surprising. So I wanted to talk about that. The Lions released today. I made him the thumbnail. The Lions released Drake Jackson, the UDFA out of Kentucky. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? Drake Jackson has been released. Undrafted free agent center out of Kentucky. That surprised me a little bit because I think when he was initially brought in, the idea behind Drake Jackson is that he was going to be the backup center. Detroit Lie Down's in the building. What's going on, man? And now he has been released. Do you guys hear that? Are you kidding me? Look at this. They don't want us to go in. This is drive an hour and a half for this rain. Come on, man. What's going on, Justin? What's going on, guys? Yeah, Drake Jackson has been released. And it surprised me a little bit because, well, let me get to why it happened. But it surprised me a little bit. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. What's going on, man? What's going on, Dan? It surprised me a little bit because, like I said, when we first brought him in, my idea was he was going to be the backup center, right? And then they released him. But when you watch him and you think about how he played in camp, he was struggling a little bit. Turn the rain down, man. I'm telling you, right? I think they really wanted to back up for Ragnar, but they're like, nah, Ragnar. Hey, he did play with a fractured throat last season, so he played through it. We do still have Sage Surratt. Today, the Lions did go out and add a receiver, though. Not James Washington like we talked about yesterday. They went out and added Darius Jennings. Now, stuff is fire. Yo, it's hating. We might have to resume this. I was hoping that this would calm down while I was doing this, and then I'd be able to get in after the stream. I don't think it's gonna happen. This is not my car. This is actually my dad's car. I drive a Pontiac. Look at these people. They're dipping, man. Actually, no, this person's been driving around here like 4 times. I don't know who that is, man. They just keep driving around here. Darius Jennings. You saw me at Ford Field, my guy. Darius Jennings doesn't really have much production, but he was with the Chargers last offseason, which means that he has that connection with Anthony Lynn. But he doesn't really have stats. Actually, he didn't even have that many stats if you go back and look at him with Virginia. He went undrafted, 5'10", 180 pounds, been in the league for a few years. Most of his production came with the Titans, kind of like Khalif. It was kind of like Khalif type of numbers, honestly. But with this signing, it makes me feel as if the Lions weren't necessarily looking at it as we're trying to grab someone that's going to help us in terms of production this season. It almost seemed like they were just adding depth because they were lacking it. We know there was no Perriman. We know there was no Tyrell. And Dan Campbell actually talked about it after the Family Fest. I checked that out today. And he said, you know, Tyrell's okay. He's dealing with some groin tightness, kind of like DeAndre Swift, but he's all right. And he also talked about Brashad Perriman, said that he kind of landed on his hip funny, but he's okay. So it didn't seem like they were grabbing someone for production. They were just getting someone to fill out depth. It seems like a very similar player to Victor Bolden. 1 year he had almost 900 yards as a kick returner with the Tennessee Titans, which is wild. He had a touchdown on 22 return. Like, he averaged 31 yards a return. I was like, what? So he brings that. He's fast. He's quick. He play inside, outside. But like I said, even at Virginia, he didn't have big numbers. So I don't really know what we're getting in terms of receiver. Literally, the security people are leaving. This is crazy. Do you think Sage Surratt makes the team? I saw the nickel Roby Coleman. I'll get to that. No, I think he makes the practice squad. You know, I feel like he's a practice squad player right now. I guess if injuries keep happening, then it's possible. Hopefully not. But I think he's a practice squad guy, and I think that's fine for him. I think that's perfectly fine for him. We'll probably protect him, and maybe at some point he does get bumped to the roster. But I just don't see him taking some of the upside that we have with some of the other guys. You think it's awesome that we got Perriman? Hey, that is awesome. It's awesome, dude. Perriman he's explosive. We just got to bring it together. Oh, it's calming down. It's calming down. We trained for James Washington. So I can't say we won't, but as of now, we didn't, right? It seems like almost like the Lions like their, I want to say they're okay with what they have at receiver. They were just adding depth back. Now, as I mentioned, they did release Drake Jackson to kind of make this happen, to clear that roster spot. And he was really switching in with the third team near the end. He was struggling in one-on-ones. And I think the issue with Drake Jackson, too, is he didn't give you versatility. He was just a center. Like, he didn't play guard and center. He was just a center. Evan Heim, you know, you have Evan Boehm, who came in as a third team. Both those guys can play guard and center. How was Roby Coleman? So, I don't know. I'm assuming they brought him in before training camp started because they had a lot of time to do it. That's what I'm thinking's happened. I don't know how it went. I haven't heard anything about him being signed because I think our roster is currently full. So this seems like something where they did the workout. They'll see if he passes through the physical, if they like him. Because remember, this is a guy that has connections with the Aubrey Pleasant. It probably would be a depth nickel corner for the Lions. And it's down the road, we may bring him in. Also, Dan Campbell did bring up Quentin Dunbar, which I thought was important. He said that Quentin Dunbar has been in communication with the Lions. He's been communicating with the team, so that's a good thing. They said they know where he's at. Of course, he's still not out there with a personal issue, but he has been in communication with the Lions, so I think that's good. That rain is nuts. And you know what? Shout out to the people here. There are still 2 people here. One person might be in there. I don't know if anybody's actually in there. I just don't want to. Like, this is whack. So Goff gonna be okay or what? Goff? I definitely think Goff will be okay. Dion, do you think we'll trade for Harry? Man. I almost feel like the James one could be more realistic, but because maybe it could be less to give up. But N'Keal Harry, they're different types of receivers. You know, N'Keal Harry is more of a physical route runner. A lot of size. He'll block, make plays after the catch. You know, that's what he was known for at Arizona State. So he gives you a different player. James Washington gives you a little more speed. A little more speed, I would say. A little bit smaller build. Almost a similar build to the man that we signed today, Darius Jennings. But like when I say Darius Jennings don't have numbers, he really doesn't. Cleveland, he had 14 receptions for 117 yards. That was his highest total. That came back in 2017, man. So, oh my goodness. We fell over. Hold up. See, we rigging this thing to stand up. I want to see the comments. Oh, the comments are gone. How do I get those back? Oh, I got them. Reminds me of Everything King with you behind the wheel. You know, I did think of him before I started this. I think so too. Run the ball, absolutely. We got to be able to run that football this season. I'm glad we put the focus towards that to make that thing happen. And, you know, I think Dan Campbell said it well today. You know, he said having guys like Hawk, Swift, it makes you feel a little bit better. Yes, Jake Hausman has been cut. That's true. Hausman's cut. Reggie Gilbert's been cut. Now Drake Jackson's cut. Drake surprised me, but at the same time, it kind of became to the point where it was like, okay, I understand it. Because Evan Brown became like the number 2 center. And then you have Evan Boehm who can play center and guard. So it was like, okay, you don't really need Drake because he doesn't give you versatility. That's what he's lacking. And if he's not balling at center where he's taking the number 2 center position, then it's like, okay, well, he's not getting his versatility. He's not taking number 2 spot. They could have attempted to say, okay, let's try to make him a practice squad guy. But I can understand how it came about. But PJ Johnson gonna ball. I hope he does. Thought we released him that he'd be back years down the road. How do our linebackers look? Well, personally, man, look, the outside linebackers have been killing it. Like, no question there. But we got studs there. Like, that's expected in terms of pass rush and run defense. It's still the coverage that we're waiting for a little bit. Julian has looked probably one of the better players at that. Jamie's been solid there as well, but he's had experience doing that. And Charles Harris has stepped up big time. Charles Harris looks like someone the Lions really like going forward, and the person that was here just dipped. So I don't know. I think they out. They ain't waiting anymore. Did you hear Campbell is gonna let the starters play a quarter in the first preseason game? Is that what he said at the beginning? I couldn't get the beginning. Okay, well, if that's news, awesome. That's exciting. All I know is that he said they're gonna work against a 4-man front, and I think the rain's calming down. This might be my shot. It's not that calm. We'll see. We'll give it a minute. But he did, yeah. So I did hear him talk about how they're going to work against the 4-man front, work against some of the read option, get prepared for Buffalo, and just run plays that their players know by heart. Now, he did say that a couple of players that have, when he was talking about some of the units for us, like the cornerback unit, he said Amani's someone that's quietly been different than everybody else in a good way. He also said that, Iffy has improved day by day. Like, we haven't always seen that massive jump, but he's seen improvements. And he also said that Jerry Jacobs, it's not that calm, no, it's not. I'm just trying to be optimistic. He also said that Jerry Jacobs is someone that's opened his eyes a little bit. He brought up Mike Ford. Definitely think Ford's making the team. I drank as much coffee as MCDC today. I don't feel good. Oh, that's a lot of coffee. He's drinking that. For kick returner, bad news for Raymond and Bolden. See, that's a good point. It definitely could be that competition. And I didn't think there was anything wrong with those guys. I thought Raymond was the number one. I still think he's the number one. What's going on, Smiley? I still think he's the number one. I thought Victor was doing pretty well, too. I mean, I didn't see either of those guys really struggling. What's up, man? So, the signing's a little strange. It just seems like connection, camp, let's compete. I don't want to count anyone off that we signed. I'd like to give them all a shot. I don't really see him making the roster. I guess I'll just say that. I don't really see where this is going to go. He just doesn't seem like a huge receiving threat. He would have to beat out, like you said, Khalif and Victor to simply just be a returner, and he'd have to be a stud at it. But, like we said back a couple years ago with Tennessee, he averaged 32 yards a return, which was bolded. I don't remember what that means. I think that means like it was one of the top in the league, which is pretty insane. It was like 900 yards, which is nuts. So maybe they just have him at that specific role because he's that good. We'll see. They look good returning. They look good at the Family Fest, so I don't know. We're going to trade for Washington, made moves quick so he can play preseason lines. That's a good point. We have to open that roster spot, though, because I do believe we're full right now with the signings that we just made. So they would have to open a spot. So they would have to figure out who they're going to cut or package someone by a trade. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So who do we sign? We signed Darius Jennings, receiver from Tennessee, out of Virginia, UDFA back in 2015, 5'10", 180. Great. Quick, fast, not the biggest guy. He also had some drop issues. So the receiving part concerns me a little bit, even if you watch his highlights. Now, he has shown he can play inside and outside, which I think is important. They can line him up at a Z receiver. Because what he did is, in the NFL, he bulked up. He bulked up a little bit. Maybe he went to, McDonald's, like we talked about yesterday. He went from a guy that was like 165 to 180. So he bulked up a little bit because he didn't really have a build to play at all on the outside. So that's important. Would you rather have N'Keal Harry than Washington? Oh, you would. Okay. Who are the least certain to make the team? 50-50. Oh, I missed that. My bad. Let me get back to that. Oh, my goodness. I'm missing everything. Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold up. I was trying to read the comment. This is a struggle. I don't know how to get the... Oh, I just got to scroll down. Okay. I want to see Amon-Ra St. Brown. You should. You should make that a mission to see St. Brown. That's what we're doing. All right. See, this is nice because there's like a nice little bump where I'm trying to put the camera, so it's like just not going to stand up. Okay. We got this. Come on. All right. You should make it a mission to see St. Brown though at some point because he has been pretty awesome for a rookie. You do smooth. You don't expect to see that kind of confidence out of a rookie. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop it. You don't really expect to see a guy come out with that kind of confidence when you're a rookie, but he has come out with it. Harry fits the Lions better for what Goff needs, not a deep ball thrower. That's true. He's more of a yak guy. And I think we got deep ball threats right now, so I don't know if we need that guy. James Washington was Oklahoma State, but then he proved that he could do some things underneath. I got to get back to this. Which UDFA do you think makes the team? I'm going to go with Jerry Jacobs, man, and that's just what I've seen. And then we hear Dan Campbell talk about it today. I feel like Jerry makes the team. Oh, my gosh. Okay, can we go? Whoa. Whoa. Stop it. There we go. Wait. Come on. You hear the... There you go. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think Jacobs... I think Jacobs got a real shot. Now, nickel will add comp, but Jacobs can play on the outside. And especially, you know, they said they're in communication with Dunbar, so that will probably play a very big factor. But if that spot does come open, Jerry's got a really good shot. It's tough because you drafted someone and you went out and you brought in Jerry. And you went out and, if, you know, you have Dunbar, so it's kind of tough. But that's probably who I'd rock with. I'm kind of scared about the receiving core if Perriman Williams gets injured. Now, yeah, like I said, they missed the Family Fest, but according to Dan Campbell, it's nothing really serious. It sounds like just being very cautionary with what's going on there. So I don't think it's anything super serious with those two guys. They're just cautious. They said Tyrell's good, but we're trying to, you know, take care of him. He's got a groin tightness like Swiss. Take care of him. And Perriman just landed on his hip kind of weird. So they just want to let them rest. And there's no reason to get them out there, you know, if they're not good to go. But we'll see. We'll see how when the participation comes out from this day, if those guys are out there practicing. I think I might just try to run in there for a little bit. Just for a little bit. I think I could bring an umbrella in. I don't know. Do you think the Lions should trade Tavai? Maybe to New England. You know, Sean, look, I would say no, but at the same time, who do you think is the most impressive and will sneak to the team? Okay. I have seen the Amon Ross. I was at practice when he did that. That was over Okuda. Are you talking about that one? He jumped over Okuda. They did like the 10-yard. Yeah, I was at that one. Everybody, they were like, whoa. I wasn't ready for that. They've been matching up one-on-one a ton, so that was awesome. I'm glad they got a clip of it. They had a picture. I'm glad they put a clip up of it because we're not allowed to take clips there or here. So that was a pretty hype moment. I can't remember what I was talking about. What was it? Someone asked me a question. I completely forgot what it was. Was it about Dunbar? Wait. Hold up. What were we talking about? Someone put that question back in here because I forgot. Forgot what it was. Yeah, see, it ain't clearing up. Look at this. Weird being north of y'all and it's hot and sunny. Right? Man, I wish it was. I don't know about the hot part. Like, I don't need it to be hot. I just don't want it to be rainy because, dang. It's CJ Anderson. I don't know. I wouldn't call him exposing. I was impressed with Sage. I'll give you that. And Amon Ra has just been a stud. Who have been the 3 best players at camp? Yeah, it's hard not to put Amon Ra up there. But at the same time, like I said, I would put Okuda in there too because Okuda's been really good through training camp. Like, the dude's been way better. And I think, you know, of course we didn't get to see him last year, so I don't know what he looked like as a rookie in training camp. But I can tell you, if you comparison to what we have, and I know we don't have the top corners, but Okuda's looked like a stud every day in practice. Has he got beat? Yeah, but they're also going to pay attention to those the most because it's that dude. Like, think about it. If Goff throws a pick, he's going to get attention because he's the big name we got offensively. When you're a 3rd pick in the draft, all the attention's on you. So anytime someone makes a play against him, they're going to get some love. But even credit to Okuda, I mean, he made plays at the Family Fest. You know, he's had PBUs there as well. But he's made plays every day in practice. So I've liked what I've seen out of him to another level compared to Amani. And I feel like he's been playing on another level to really most of our corners. Any outside corner, he's been on another level right now. You know, we've seen flashes from Jerry. Amani's had his flashes as well. But consistently, I think Jeff's been the best outside corner. Now, CJ Anderson's interesting, but I actually had a different change of heart this morning because I was looking into this. We were talking about it yesterday, 2 seconds. I don't think I would do that. I was reading in on it today, and apparently you want Drake. Well, Sam, I'm sorry. I hate to inform you, man. We have released Drake Jackson. I'm sorry. I feel bad now because you put that in the comments. I feel bad. We have released Drake Jackson. And it may have had something to do with that because he really didn't show his ability to play at guard. And it is not super surprising either, because you look at him on the field, you could just tell he was way smarter than everybody else. Nothing wrong with that. What's going on with Levi? Levi's out there. He's practicing. He's been out there the last couple of days, which is awesome. He hasn't really flashed to me yet, but I think the preseason will get an opportunity to see that. So maybe he flashes then. Jamar, love me some Jamar. Love me some Jamar, man. Hausman got the ball? Okay. Hold up. Hausman got released too. Hold up. Are y'all being serious right now? I don't know if y'all are playing or not. Hausman has also been released. Reggie Gilbert has been released before someone puts that in there. How electric was Jamar? Jamar's a stud, dude. I like Jamar. You know, he just has fantastic vision. That's what it is. It's what sticks out to you when you watch him, is that he just finds the hole quickly. He's quick to react. Whether it's bounce outside or bounce inside, he's quick to react with everything. And I think that's where Jamar sets himself apart. He doesn't set himself apart. Appreciate you, Brandon. He didn't set himself apart with speed or acceleration or agility. He just finds the hole quick. You wouldn't give 2 seconds for CJ? No, because, okay, so with the CJ thing, I was looking at it. So I guess mentally, he's not there. And it's kind of a weird situation. I probably have to dig even deeper into it to figure it out. But that's a big reason they went out and got Tyson Campbell. He's not really there. And it wasn't even like he had a bad season. The way I look at it, reading into that, I'm like, I don't know if I would want to mess with that, with 2 second-round picks. I feel like I'd rather just keep the 2 seconds, draft my own corner. Mack and Wright making the team. LSA Mack and Brock Wright. Are you saying both of those? That would be cool. If we kept 4 tight ends, I could see that. I could definitely see that being 3 and 4. LSA will probably be the 3 the way that Campbell speaks about it. Even though he says he needs to be better on special teams, it sounds like he's going to be the 3. CJ equals Titus Young. CJ. Hold up. I'm missing something. CJ. Oh, CJ Henderson. My bad. No, yeah, I mean, it concerns me a little bit. I'm sorry. See, I get sidetracked quick. It concerns me a little bit. Here's 2 seconds is too much. I would take the seconds and I would draft my own cornerback next year after that. I'd put my trust in Brad Holmes to go find his own guy that he believes in specifically for this scheme, because that concerns me a little bit. That does concern me. I was going to check out something real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up 1 second. Let me check this out, because I didn't turn it off. My bad, I had to pull it up. Hello? Are we good? All right. My bad. I had to pull that up real quick. All right. You take back. I'd take back for right now. Hey guys, the rain is stopping. I'm gonna see if I can go in. I want to see if I can go in there. I think it's stopping. Look, it hasn't stopped, but it's stopping. We're so close. I think I'm gonna run in there in a second. Hold up. I missed it. Do you think they feel 100% comfortable at receiver? That's why they haven't heard any interest. Yeah, because today they signed, like we said, Darius Jennings. I don't know if they're like in love with the receiver group. It doesn't sound like Campbell likes it like that, but he likes Hawk. You know, he likes what they have elsewhere. It just seems like they are confident with what they have in the receiver group. That is until injuries start to get serious, then everything changes. Right now they're not serious, so we'll see how that goes. I might get another wave. I hope not. Levi was practicing with the third stringers. Is that bad? Where he's not at least practicing? Yeah, he has been practicing with the third from what I've seen. I don't think it's that he's not well. I think it's just that he hasn't played for a while. You know, we're just kind of getting him out there. He's kind of working his way up now. And if he did the same thing, because if he had to work his way up, if he started at third and now he's playing with the second string as a nickel slot, they're using him at different spots. So I think that's what they're trying to figure out. I think at some point we're going to see Levi start to work his way up. What do you think of Sewell and Melly? I like Iffy's versatility, man. They've been moving him all around. It's awesome. Aleem's been a stud, though. Aleem's been one of the best rookies we've had. Him and Amon Ra have been 2 of our best rookies so far. Hey, they changed the day? There's no practice. They changed the day because the weather. Check on the Lions Twitter. Wait, Alone Clips. Are you for real? Is this why people are still leaving? What? See, look. I'm gonna learn from this. This is a growing opportunity, okay? I drove an hour and a half. I should have looked up the weather. But I'm going to have to look that up now to make sure you're right, because I won't try to walk in there. But there are people walking out, so they changed practice. Like, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. What do you... Okay, did they change it to a different day or change it to a different time? Because I'm already up here now. All right? It's a long road back. You drove all the way from Ohio. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what? You know what's even worse is that I had a double doink today. Okay? Because I woke up, 5:50. Right? I thought the practice was normal time. It wasn't. So, I'm driving away and I look at my phone and I'm like, oh, snap. It doesn't start till 2:30. So I took 2 L's. Changed the day. Check the Lions Twitter. Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. You guys are awesome for that. So I won't try to walk in. You get up at 4:50. Yeah, you a legend for that. I can't do that. I barely get up. Hey, I'm like half asleep when I wake up. Where's Rad? You got him in the trunk? I don't know, man. Hey, we and Rad had a heck of a show yesterday, and we're going to be doing a lot more for sure. Y'all got to show Rad some love, man. We have no wide receiver. Okay, we're going to have to dive into this again, because I got to... Yoga, I feel bad for you. Drive to... it's all right, I was going to do this video. I decided to stream it, so I guess it worked out. I may still do a video on the moves for anybody that missed this, just so you guys know. So if there's a video that comes out soon that says, hey, the Lions signed this guy, cut this guy, that's what that is. So you guys could check it out if you want. If you're here, you don't have to. I'm going to get prepared to dip out, get ready to go. It's hard to drive when the rain was going crazy, so at least that'll be easier. Practice has been moved indoors, no longer open to public. Why can't I go indoors? Why can't they let me go indoors, man? Okay, so they are still practicing. So it's just going to be media only, I'm assuming. So we'll get takeaways there. I'm 19. Our starters will play the first quarter. That's hype. That's hype. Come on, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for Friday. We're going to be live Friday. I ordered the stuff for the setup today. Tried Rabs, double. Did you for real? Oh, my gosh. You got to hit at him, man. You got to let him know. I'll let him know if you don't. Ain't the public let him in? Yo, yeah, I live in Ohio. You are media. I know, I don't have a media pass, man. I gotta get a media pass. They don't, it's whack. I don't have one. I wish I did. This is the stuff, man. I miss this stuff. So I'll do what I can do. I'm gonna try to keep getting a media pass, though. Got a bad feeling Swift is going. Whoa, Hungry Panda, don't even do that. You know what? I have a feeling he might not even play. If he's practicing like he did last week, I bet he don't even play. I live in Ohio too. My dude Phantom. I know you do. Heck yeah, man. I wouldn't even play that guy. Like, if I'm worried at all about anybody, they're just not playing. We'll just wait. Especially a guy like Swift. You know who Swift is, right? Rough, because you live in Europe now? Oh, shoot. Okay, what was this last one? I'll go 2 more minutes, and then we'll end this at 30. That way it's, like, perfect. Play only the rookies in the first game. No veterans. That's, that's something they could have done, but they said, I guess they're saying they're going first quarter, they're going starters. The good thing is we'll get to see Goff. That's one guy I did want to see. Like, some teams say, hey, they don't want to play quarterbacks. I'm good with that with certain guys, especially if they've been in the system. But for Goff in a new spot, I really want to see him out there. Make media pass with Cran, act serious, see what they say. I wouldn't even know where to walk. I'd be like, I wouldn't even know where to go. I don't even know, man. I wouldn't even know how to get in there. I don't know how to get into the building, actually. Yeah, there's like Lions people out there telling them to leave. All right. Well, I think it's a wrap. 2 plays. Hockenson and Goff. Play the starters 1 drive and rookies rest today. I'm not against it. I see what you're saying. I understand completely. I understand, man. But they said they're gonna play the whole first quarter, but I'm sure there will be, if anybody they're worried about it all. Like, guarantee, I'm gonna say it right now, bold statement, Michael Brockers won't be playing on Friday. He has not been in pads. He's not even hurt. I bet he does not play Friday, because that's when those dudes are like, hey, we know who that is. I'm Dose, and you are, hey, y'all know me. No, yeah, I don't know if that would work. Drive safe. You're mad? Why are you mad? Oh, because Drake. I'll do a video on it when I get home. When does Barnes debut? Barnes will play Friday. Guarantee Barnes. Barnes will play Friday because he's back out there. No, you know what? I don't want to say I guarantee it. I think he'll play Friday. I guess we'll see how the week goes. But it might be next week. I think he'll play Friday, though. We'll see. Brocker's got to at least warm up a bit before. For real, he does need to. He does. Has been in the league for a million years. He will be fine. Brockers is like some of those vet quarterbacks. Like, nah, we ain't playing that dude. We ain't playing him. The Barnes look good. I didn't get to see him today because, you know, I guess they're inside. We haven't seen Barnes a lot through camp. Most recently, he wasn't in pads. So he's kind of a weird one. I don't exactly know what Barnes is going to bring to the table. I haven't seen him with us. You know, I seen him out of college. So there's a lot of question marks with him. You should go live again. I like the live streams. Drive safe. I appreciate it. We will. Walks up to security. Oh, gosh, man. I wish I had a media pass. I do. I'm going to try to get one. I'm going to try. I'm about to wrap this thing. I'd rather see Jamar Jefferson. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I wouldn't push Swift. Like, when they say starters, I get it. Rainy day. When they say starters, I get it. Like, certain guys, like I said, like Goff, he's 100% healthy. You got no worries about him. Okay, put him out there. Let him play a little bit. See how it works in this offense. Don't have to do something crazy. They said they're just going to run plays that they're know by heart. So just do that. You're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but also a Lions fan. Okay, that's the truth. Oh, stop. Like, that I'm down with. But, like, Swift, if you're worried at all, like, oh, he's got tightness, don't even push it. If Tyrell, you're worried about tightness, don't push it. I'm fine if Goff doesn't look fantastic in the preseason because he's without some weapons. I don't need him to look good in the preseason. I know what Goff's about. We've seen him in training camp. Just make sure these dudes are healthy, man. That's the thing. Injuries been killing us these last couple of years. We can't have that again. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in. I will do a video once I get home on the latest roster moves. We'll kind of touch on some of the stuff we did in this video. And we'll also talk about any of the notes that the media gives us from training camp because I ain't going to be able to get my own, sadly. I appreciate you, Bud Joe. I'm saying that. Sewell needs to get reps against the real defense. I'm with you. I'm with you there. He's one of them rookies, man. You got to see the rookies. The rookies are healthy. Let's let them run. Even in the rain. We start 2-0. Yes, sir. They make 3 running backs. Let's go with that. They my 3 running backs. Those 3 are studs. Adios, amigos. See y'all later. Appreciate you guys coming in. I'll see you in a few hours. We may have 2 videos tonight. We'll see. I don't know how I'm gonna space them out. I don't know. Appreciate you guys coming in. I don't know what else to say here. We out. Look at that rain. Are you kidding me? Rain, man. It says it's gonna rain all week. I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll see what happens. I'm out.